the house was split between 3 different sides, and tonight, only 3 house guests remain. Tonight, either Alex, Isaac, or Papriku will walk away with the $500,000 grand prize. Welcome to the season finale of Big Brother Minecraft. This season on Big Brother Minecraft, 12 strangers moved in for a long summer battle struggle. In the beginning, the house was split between 3 different sides. On one side of the house is the Team Top Fraggers Alliance with Gara, Isaac, Super, and Tropical. On the other side of the house is the Alphabet Alliance of Alex, Brendan, Crangus, Derek, and Papriku. And in the middle of both alliances were King, Mage, and Shane. As the game progressed, big names were sent out the door. Shane, Brendan, Mage, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. After Kane was evicted, it was the Team Top Fraggers versus the Alphabet, with the double eviction sending Crangus out the door. Crangus, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Isaac and Tropical flipped on the alliance, sending Super out the door. Super, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. With 6 house guests left in the game, another double eviction sent out the alliance's leader, Derek and Gara. Alright, it's official. Derek, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Alex, you are safe. Gara, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. With only Alex, Isaac, Papriku, and Tropical left in the game, Alex wanted to prove he could play the game. So at the head of household competition, Alex was able to complete the piston puzzle the quickest and won his first head of household of the season. Knowing that the Alphabet Alliance will be in the finale, he nominated Isaac and Tropical for eviction. At the final veto competition, Alex won the final veto of the season with the help of his extra advantage, which he decided not to use the veto. At the eviction, Papriku believed that Tropical was a bigger threat than Isaac, so he voted to evict Tropical with his sole vote.
Man, you guys are all amazing.
Tropical, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house. Tonight, the final 3 battled out in a 3-part head of household competition. 9 house guests have departed, and tonight, 7 will make a difficult decision. Who will be crowned the winner of Big Brother Minecraft Season 4 and walk away with the $500,000 grand prize? And who did you vote for your favorite house guests? Find out tonight on the live season finale of Big Brother Minecraft. Good evening, my name is Palen and welcome to the season finale of Big Brother Minecraft. 63 days ago, 12 complete strangers moved into this very home behind me, and now we're down to 3. Either Alex, Isaac, or Papriku will walk away with the $500,000 grand prize. But first, let's see how the final 3 are doing after Tropical was evicted from the house. Alright, in just a few moments, Papriku will be casting his sole vote. Once Papriku casts his vote, the evicted house guests has just a few moments to say goodbye, gather their belongings, and walk out the front door. Papriku, please stand, face the 2 nominees, and cast your vote to evict.
Alright. You both played an amazing game. Loved seeing how both you played and fought. But I need to make the best move for my game, and the best move for my game is getting the person who would win the competitions more because that's the biggest threat to me. So I'm sorry, Tropical, I need to evict you.
Alright, I completely understand. You guys are all amazing.
Tropical, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Like, you made me the biggest move.
Andrew and Smooth, what are you?
Oh my god.
Make your way out! Oh my god, that's right!
Alright, that's enough.
Llama!
Alright! Alex, Isaac, and Papriku, congratulations, you have made it to the final 3.
We made it! You did it! This is way further than I could have ever even imagined. Like, final 3, the finale. That is crazy. I've gotten this far through my social game, through my ability to get people to trust me. I managed to get myself covered from pretty much all sides. Like every single time I was on the block, it was either unanimous vote, and the only time I got one vote against me, it was because Derek didn't even know what was going on. So that is a testament to my ability to get people on my side. That is definitely something I can make a case for. And now looking at it, with the Final Four, I'm in the driver's seat right now. Like, I managed to do a lot of the work to get Tropico out. I just got like 2 comp wins. Now I just need 1 more, and then the final 2. That's 1 more step to winning.
I finally, after the amount of stuff and the amount of work I've done, have finally made it to the final 3. This is where everything I've worked hard for up until this point really culminates into this specific period. I am hoping, I don't think Riku will take me to the end over Alex. And I'm not sure if Alex will take me to the end over Riku, although I might be able to convince him for loyalty's sake. My goal is to really do my best to win this final HOH, because I think sitting in the end next to Alex or Riku, I think my case is stronger than both of theirs. Because with Riku, he's really been a floater. He hasn't really had a lot of power in this game. And Alex, while he has been very instrumental in helping out and doing a lot of work as I have, I think I could definitely take advantage of the fact that every time him and I have disagreed on something, I've always been the one to get my way. It was that way with Tropic too. You know, I think I've been working so hard. I've had to manage at so many sides. This has probably been the game show I've played in with the most, that I've had to put the most work into. And I think this really has been a learning experience for me, because I don't play in big boats very often. So being able to play in this one and to do this well and get this far, I think it really proves that even if I'm not going to win every challenge, I can use my social skills and my strategic ability to try to push through and get as far as I can. And I will be proud of my game no matter how it goes.
Who would have thought a pre-merge boot dumbass like myself is gonna make it to the final of Big Boat?
Papriku, the tribe has spoken.
Later, bitches.
I couldn't be more excited. I'm ready for this final 3. I think part 1 probably gonna flop, but part 2 whichever part is more on the memory side, I hope it's the memory side. I think as you've seen, I might probably be a lot better and actually have a chance with this. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I don't know what the jury is thinking. I'm trying to, but this has been a freaking blast. I'm so happy I made it here. I still can't believe I've changed my pants like 3 times already. So I'm ready to do this. I'm ready for this final 3. I'm ready to see what y'all have in store for me. Let's go!
We need to find out who will win part 1 of the final head of household of the season. Let's go to the backyard to get things started. House guests, welcome to the first part of the final head of household competition of the season. This competition is called Stack Attack, and here's how it's going to work. In the chest contains the colored concrete powder from different seasons, like blue, season 1, orange, season 2, red, season 3, and purple, season 4. When I say go, you will go with a colored concrete powder in your hand and place it in your stack with season 1 at the bottom and season 4 on the top. But you have to be careful. In your lane contains pressure plates. If you step on the pressure plate, your stack gets cleared off and you have to start again. The first person to place all of their concrete powder in the stack and return to the starting area without touching the pressure plates will win part 1 and advance to part 3. You guys may begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, he embraces inner Michael Jackson.
And he's Isaac moonwalking to the end.
Billy
Isaac
Jean
has won
Isaac
part
wins
one
part
of the
one.
final head of household.
Isaac, one part one.
I'm fucking Michael Jackson.
Isaac has won part 1 and will be advancing to part 3. Now, it's Alex versus Papriku in part 2. Whoever wins will face Isaac in part 3. Let's go to the backyard and get things started. Welcome to part 2 of the final head of household competition of the season. This competition is called Painting the Perfect Picture. And here's how it's gonna work. When I say go, you will be shown a picture you have to recreate. You can only look for only a few seconds. Then, parkour your way to the other side and open the chest and place the pieces of the picture you are memorized. You have 10 seconds to place the pieces. Once 10 seconds are up, you'll be teleported back. You will keep going until you fill the picture. If you think your picture is correct, say check to lock in your time. Any incorrect blocks will add 15 seconds to your time. The person who places the correct blocks with the quickest time will win part 2 of the final head of household competition.
Go. You can press it again if.
Okay. Oh, of course I... Oh, what the hell? I just did this!
You got this. You got this. Alright, so the blocks are in that chest. Once you think you have your blocks, then hit the button, and it'll open up the thing for like 10 seconds. Alright, so the button's on the right. There it is. Alright, so there you go.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yep, that's fast.
Also, if you don't complete at 20 minutes, you will, like, 20 minutes is the max out point, just letting you know.
Fair.
But, however many blocks you have, like, if you both max out, then it's just going to go to a tiebreaker for however the amount of correct blocks that you have.
Okay. You know what? I'm not confident. He's fine. Is that jump every time?
Got it.
Come on. Oh, I had that.
I think you placed it.
Got it. Well, I have one more in my inventory.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my god. Kane's freaking out about something. What? Oh god, I did it again.
You're good.
Oh no, what? Okay. First turn at time. Oh, yeah, got it. Time, done.
Alright, done. Go.
I don't have enough room in my inventory.
You just throw. You can throw stuff in the chest that you don't need.
Wait, do I need? Okay, I'm assuming I don't need white wolf.
You do. You do. Yeah.
Alright.
What's going on?
Doing the final part 2.
I don't know what part 2 is, but I think I know.
Just let him concentrate and we'll talk.
Oh, sorry.
Good. Just letting you know, when you get to 10 minutes, that means you max out. Currently at almost 6 minutes.
Check.
Done. All right. So, Isaac, I'll explain the comp to you real quick of what this was. So basically, they had an image over here, and they had to recreate it on the other side of that wall. And person who gets the most blocks and the fastest time, the most blocks correct in the fastest time, wins the challenge. If you were to get a block incorrect, if you got one block incorrect, that's plus 15 seconds off of your original time. So I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So Alex, you got 6 minutes and 58 seconds, and you got all of them correct. Papriku, you got 5 minutes and 18 seconds, but you had 6 blocks incorrect, which means you got 90 seconds added to your time. So your final score is 6 minutes and 48 seconds, which means you have won part 2.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Papriku has won part 2 of the final Head of Household competition and will be facing against Isaac. It's been a while since we heard from the members of our jury. Let's see how they've been doing since the jury was starting to form.
Just to do 2 pawns are good.
Come on, man. I told him. I was like, yo, I told you they were after you. And
I
you
think
did.
even if I were to do say Tropico, what's his face, Gara, I think I still would have been a threat next week.
Well, yeah, because I remember they telling me, and I went to you guys. You didn't do nothing, and you still voted me out. Why you gotta do that, bro? Who's on the jury now, huh?
I didn't want you to go out, but I was just saying that you were
Nah, but yeah, GG though. It was a good game.
Yeah, GG.
I don't really get better. That was fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I want Garin Super to win.
I think that if Derek makes it far, but I always vote for whoever plays the best.
Yeah.
Depends on who's final two.
Oh, Super, no!
Sorry.
What happened, bro? Come on now.
Derek got me. That's.
What was the vote? What was the vote? What was the vote?
3-1. Paprika, I forgot his name, but he was on the block next to me, and as he's kind of floating,
Wait,
would be better.
that's what I'm saying. Paprika's like floating right now.
Yeah, Paprika and Tropic are basically floating. Isaac, Bidoof, Alex, final two.
How's Gara?
Gara is playing from the ground up. Everyone's against him. Like,
everyone
is against Gara, and Derek's on top, in my opinion, at least. Like, he's controlling everything.
Yeah, me and Basketball, we were talking about like how Paprika and fucking Tropical.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're floating right now.
Yep, I agree with that. But
I don't know if they're gonna deserve my vote though, because I don't really like floaters that much.
Same.
Right after Gar won the veto, I knew I was gone.
Dude, Gar really, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him though, cause.
Yeah, I know.
I'm rooting for him as well.
Mm-hmm.
As you go, wait, you, Super, you voted me to stay, right?
Oh yeah.
I know for a fact you evicted me, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I got you out, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, God, man, I thought we had the numbers, Super.
I thought we did too, but Tropic and Paprika just fucking lied. So.
Did this a skirt?
Yeah, they were just like, "Hey yo, let's get Kane out for no fucking reason." Instead of getting Isaac out, but.
It was tough. It was tough.
And then what's his name? Craggies? I don't know how to say her name, but it was kind of a rip.
Yeah.
Tropic was doing his
normal. If he didn't use it on Derek, I think he mistake.
Tropic was doing his normal thing where he was like, "Wait, the majority's on this person? Wait, it's on this person?" And he was just trying to stay with the majority. So I convinced him the majority was on you. So yeah, that was a rip. But you know.
Yeah, Gara. I think Gara's next. Not gonna lie.
If he doesn't win HOH, then it's either Gara or Derek coming.
But I don't really like floaters, man. Come on.
I know.
I wouldn't say Isaac and Bidoof are floaters or Alex are floaters. I would say they're just kind of paired up, but they're definitely listening to whatever Derek says. Like
they're in alliance with Derek.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Nice.
Boo! Boo! Yo! It's Derek! What a nerd! How'd you get out, dude? Come on now.
I got screwed over by Geyer. He got the one HOH. I had to battle freaking Alex, and Alex and Tropical had an alliance. I persuaded Tropical, went to a tie, and then Geyer voted me out. The final decision was between me and Paprika.
Gar's just gonna power through the game now. I'm telling you.
Gar's God.
Oh,
no! Dude, why? No! Oh my God.
Gara.
No.
Like there was a lot of us voting for you if you made it to the end.
Oh my God, dude.
We're sorry, pal.
Gara.
What happened? Explain your time. What happened?
I lost the veto by like 2 points. So it was like this matching game, right? But like there were like 6 different orange colors, and I'm colorblind, so I couldn't see that shit. So I f***ed it up. You know what can I say?
I'm sorry. Pardon me for laughing.
That's okay. I mean, I was trying to get Paprika to use his extra vote to save me, but then he didn't. So oh well.
I mean,
I'm here.
that's a good move. That's a good move on his part.
Yeah, I was, but I'm still disappointed.
That's fine. Trust me, so was I.
Gara. Oh my God, man.
Literally everyone here was voting for you. I was on the fence, but I probably would have.
Gar, like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah,
Gar, I heard you got. I heard you avenged me, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
Oh.
Former houseguests Jay, Smooth, and Liz sits down with the jury and discuss who they think should be crowned the winner of Big Brother Minecraft Season 4.
Alright, welcome guys to Jury Roundtable. We're going to go through each of the remaining house guests, and we're going to assess their gameplay and
Okay, Pogger's in it.
and give our opinions.
Oh, I'm here too.
So
Kane's still got a better play.
Let's start with how you guys feel about Isaac.
Okay, Isaac.
I hate him.
Hey, one at a time.
Oh, okay, I'll go. So,
He's the only real person I've seen make moves early on in the game.
Isaac, really, I mean,
Honestly.
I haven't really seen his game, so I can't really, you know, Isaac kind of stood there, tiptoed around like a mice, and he hasn't got trapped yet, so.
Like a mice.
So if you're saying he's like a mouse, is that a good thing saying he hasn't gotten trapped yet? Because I mean, if a mouse is trapped, then they're.
Well, I mean,
I'll add on to that.
He's like a rodent. He's like a rodent. He's like a rodent that can't get trapped, and that's a good thing.
Okay.
Because the mouse wants the cheese, and the cheese is the win. So if you think about it, if he gets the cheese at the end of the day,
But
it don't really
some
matter.
people here can be snakes, and the snake can eat the mouse who ate the cheese, so they can get the win.
So, Gara, who do you feel is the snake that's going to?
I hate them all, but I'm gonna be honest here. I think the snake is Akin or whatever their name is. You know,
Alex.
I think right now, you know, they're probably they have a good shot of winning. I'm not even gonna. I think that they're better than Isaac at comps, so they're gonna eat him, and then they're gonna eat the win also. You know?
Alright, so let's segue. How do the rest of you feel about Alex?
Well, their opinions don't really matter. I think we should continue the discussion.
They're kind of bland, you know.
Super. How do you feel about this?
So you feel about who, Alex?
Yeah.
I never personally
Alex is
worked
a
with
floater
Alex because he kind of hated me.
super
So I was just.
Derek, how do you feel about Alex?
Alex is just the only floater really I've seen. Like everyone else is just been following.
Derek, what is your definition of a floater, and why do you feel like Alex is a
just someone
floater?
who's constantly following people, saying, "Yeah, I'll vote with you. Yeah, I'll vote with you. Yeah, I'll vote with you."
Kind of what Alex did.
I love the guy, but it's just that's been his gameplay, and I just don't respect that. The first move he made was when he got Tropico.
Yeah, that's basically it.
That is literally it.
I mean, you could say that about 64 Digiman, but he did win season 1.
Well, this isn't season 1. Times have changed. People aren't boomers anymore.
Alright, so next, how do you guys feel about the lovely old man Papriku?
I'll speak about no. I'll speak about it since I work with him. I don't like him. I'm not even gonna lie. I think
nothing.
I think Ryan played the best game out of all of them. I'm not even gonna cap. You know, he may have floated, but they're all coasting. Okay, and he floated intentionally, coasting unintentionally.
Who are you saying played the best game?
Ryan.
Fuck is
Besides
Ryan?
myself, of course, but you know.
Who's Ryan?
Who is Ryan?
Oh, what? Alex? I don't know.
Oh my.
See, they're all irrelevant. That's the problem.
Yeah, all the good people got out.
Well, you're not one of them.
yourself in that, Kane?
Yeah, no, I'm not in that.
Does nobody feel like Papriku did anything noteworthy, or
No,
you guys are some boring as hell jury. Like,
He did nothing.
Yeah, you guys are really boring. Like,
What? No, we're giving you the best feedback we can.
this is the worst feedback.
this is the worst feedback I could
Well,
possibly.
I mean, I really didn't see any of the games, so I can't really say
So,
nothing.
Kane, what is your criteria for voting? What do you want out of someone for you to vote for them?
Okay, hear me out, man. Hear me out. So, the final 3 people so far, you know, they seem pretty chill. Listen, they're pretty chill, but I really don't care at this point. I mean, Papriku, if he gets to the final 2, Alex.
Maniacal
to the final 2. Yeah, I mean, I might vote for Alex to win at this point, really.
Either Isaac or Alex, because Papriku is just out of the picture at this point.
Alex, I mean, like, Isaac though, I just, I mean, I respected Isaac when we were both on the block, because we talked in a private call and we were just like, yo, man, just of like luck and shit. So I have respect for him. So if he gets to the end, I'm gonna vote for him. Oh shit.
Tropical, I would like to ask you a question. So you said earlier that Riku is completely out of your book. What do you feel that Alex and Isaac have done to give them a little bit more of that oomph in your book?
It's hard because like everyone who has actually done stuff is out. Like they're not even in the game. So that just goes to show like you can't make big moves without being like a huge threat. And now all the people in the final 3 haven't really done much. Isaac, he kind of just went along with others. Sure, he won that one HOH in like week 2, And he did get Brenton out. And who's the other one? It was Alex. Oh yeah. The only thing he actually did decently of was win the HOH and get me out. That's pretty much it. So
good input. I agree.
10 out of 10. I agree.
I really don't want the one vote with,
already smited me
getting
3
Tropical
times.
is the reason why Alex wins. There
Shut
are
up,
more people that
Smooth.
deserve that have done a few more, that have done a lot more moves.
Crunches,
Don't
I
go
haven't-
there.
I haven't heard much out of you. What are your thoughts?
Right now I'm thinking I also haven't really like seen what they've done much, so I'm just waiting what they say during their speeches that will really determine my vote.
The person I'm willing to give my vote for right now is depending on like what moves have you guys seen them do? Because that's what we need to discuss. What moves have you seen the other two do? Alex, you did one like.
he hasn't done anything.
Papriku has had opportunities to make several moves. However, I do not feel like he's made them at all.
Like right now, Isaac's the one who has the most moves, just because not only because of HOH, but he was in a good hand. He was in a good hand of getting shot out. That may be nothing, but what
I
the hell?
agree. But also, I just think there's something about Alex's game. I always saw him in chats with every single person, and I think he's been on top of his game the entire time. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyone who's up against Riku is gonna win.
Who do you think has the best chance of winning this final HOH?
I'm gonna be honest here. I think that Alex is gonna win. I said it like 800 times, but he's gonna win. It's true. Isaac sucks at comps, so he's not gonna beat him, and Riku loses to everyone.
Don't vote based on comps.
No, I'm not saying that's not what I'm voting on. I'm basing off of if Alex is in the end, which he probably will be, since he's better at comps than Isaac, he'll take Papriku if he was smart, and he'll win against Papriku.
He did have the JP advantage, which did help him.
Papriku won though.
The JP
Yeah,
advantage.
Papriku can.
Papriku and Alex
my
in the
shorts.
final two.
Papriku did win something though. He won that final 5 veto.
If Alex wins the final HOH comp, I will vote for him to win. I think Alex did actually play a good game. In the beginning, I was on the fence. I was like, Alex was kind of sat there, did nothing. But I think he actually improved himself. So I'm gonna go with Gar on this one, and I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, you seem to go with Gar on everything.
I think Alex is gonna win. Let's be real. But Riku, if Riku's in the finale with it's gonna be a 50-50 for me.
I don't think I'm gonna vote for Alex. I just don't agree with his gameplay. That's my.
That is
opinion.
understandable. I respect your opinion.
Disagree with it. Okay. Cool.
What has he done that makes you not agree with his gameplay?
Once again, he hasn't done a lot of big moves, and with Isaac, I've seen some moves in Raikou. I mean, he was a right-hand man, but that's not a reason to vote for him. I've seen the best moves from Isaac, and I continue to say this. But like, if other people want to vote for Alex, I can definitely respect that because they can see the gameplay. I personally can't see it, but that's just what I'm thinking.
Very intriguing.
A lot of potential could have been in good people could have been in final 2, but then we got freaking Alex and Isaac and freaking Riku in final 3. So that's fun.
Is Super here? Super, you've been pretty quiet. What are you thinking?
What? I mean, they've all done something right. They made it to final 3. I think they've played definitely different gameplays.
He's the jury suck up.
Yeah.
Alright, Kane.
Alex has his social game. Isaac has his big flashy pre-jury, and I do think Papriko played a good middleman and played both sides very effectively.
Interesting.
You just kind of did
actually,
nothing.
that's how you sum it up like perfectly, honestly.
It's now time for the third and final part of the Head of Household competition. This is the most important Head of Household this season. Whoever wins guarantees themselves a spot in the final 2 and decide who to evict. Let's go to the backyard and begin the final part of the Head of Household competition of the season. Isaac and Papriku, as winners of the previous parts, you will be the only ones competing tonight. It's time to get to know the members of the jury. This competition is called Scales of Just Us, and here's how it's gonna work. I'll be reading a statement made by each member of the jury. Your goal is to finish their statements. The answers will be either A or B. If you get the statement correct, you will earn a point. The house guest with the most points at the end of 6 questions will tip the scale of their favor and will be crowned the final head of household of the season. So, first question. Kane said, what was the most shocking moment in the game? A, when I was taken out, or B, when Gara told Shane to burn in hell? Answers are locked.
When I got taken out
The correct answer is A. When I was taken out. Both of you
get it
are.
right. You both gonna get a point.
Oh wait, let's see. You're correct. You earned a point. Please reset. Question number 2.
I'm keeping score.
Francis said, the biggest regret in the game was A. Not having a better social game, or B. Not talking to Kane. Answers, please. Answers are locked.
My biggest regret was probably I wish that I could have like talked to Kane and get into his alliance, so that way I could have just played both sides, and I would have thrown that HOH, and I probably could have made it really far if I just played both sides.
The correct answer was B. Not talking to Kane. You both got it wrong. Please reset. You're still tied.
XD losers.
Question number 3. Super said, my most favorite competition this season was A. Sand Silo, or B. The Black Box.
I don't remember either of these.
Answers, please.
What's the sand silo? Oh, fuck.
Sand silo was with the jungle where you'd run across the beams. Put it in the.
Answers are locked.
Black box.
The correct answer was B. The Black Box. Papriku, you got it right. Please reset.
That's the worst fucking challenge.
Question number 4. Derek said, my most favorite moment in the house was A. Me winning the HOH competition by doing nothing, or B. Meeting my best alliance mate, Cranges. Answers, please. Alright, answers are locked.
Me winning an HOH by doing fucking nothing. I mean Luigi, because I won the challenge by doing absolutely nothing.
The correct answer was A. Me winning the HOH competition by doing nothing. You both got it right. Please reset.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I got it.
That was so obvious.
Alright. Question number 5. Gara said, something that I've learned about myself while in the game was A. How great I am, or B. I should treat people nicer. Answers are locked.
How great I am.
The correct answer was A. How great I am. You both got a point.
Oh my god, that was so obvious too.
Question number 6. Tropical said, the most embarrassing for me was A. Saying Ariana Grande is best rapper of 2019, or B. Falling off my ladder at the final 4.
Sorry, what was the B answer?
Falling off his ladder at final 4.
I can't hear.
Hello?
I really cannot hear.
Both of them picked answers.
And stone.
Alright, answers are locked.
Most embarrassing. Saying Ariana Grande for the best rapper of 2019.
The correct answer was A.
Hold
Saying
on,
Ariana
I
Grande is
seriously messed
best
up
rapper
with
of
that.
2019 with 5 corrected
What was
points.
B again?
Papriku.
You have won the
That's
final
not how that goes.
HOH of the season.
Yeah!
You're on the spot in the
Second
final
option.
2.
Holy crap!
Job.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Thank you, jurors. Papriku and Alex, in just a few moments, the jury are moments away of casting their vote on who to win Big Brother Minecraft. Before they do so, you will plead your final case to the jury on why you should win. Papriku, you are up first. Thank you, Papriku. Alex, you're next. Papriku, congratulations, you have won the final HOH. You earn a spot in the final 2. But you have one final decision to make. It's to evict either Isaac or Alex. Whoever you decide to evict will become the 7th and final member of the jury. Whoever you decide to bring will face against you for the $500,000 grand prize. But before Papriku makes his decision, Isaac and Alex will be pleading their case on why they should be brought to the final 2. Isaac, you're first.
Okay. Well, again, this is pretty much going to be me reiterating everything I said to you before, with a little bit added on, of course. First of all, as Smooth just said, you actually have been in a very important position lately. You've been the main back a lot of the most recent boosts, including you have probably gone from very, very early in this game, little power, to having a lot of power. I think Alex and I are on a very similar level, like on a strategic and just general gameplay level, or on a very similar level. I think the thing that differentiates us the most is that I think there are a lot more people in that jury house that have reasons to be pissed off at me because I made a deal. I made like deals guaranteeing almost all of those people spots here. And except for Kane, I broke those deals with everyone. Or was planning to, obviously depending on the situation with Tropical. I'm hoping that I think that honestly it is your best bet to go against me because myself versus Alex, I think it's an equal battle to prove that you're a better game player, but I think it'll be easier for me with that definite bit of bitterness added on to the jury.
All right, thank you, Isaac. Alex?
Alright, so first off, well, pretty much I'm in the same position as Isaac. There are a lot of people who in that jury who I made deals with and ended up breaking those deals, so they're probably pissed at me too. But also the thing to remember, and Isaac, you may, well, not completely know this, but day one, first 5 minutes, we were Alphabet Alliance all the way, and now we've gone to alternative reality. Let's finish what we started here.
All right. Papriku, are you ready to make your decision?
Yep.
All right. All right. Face the two nominees and cast the sole vote to evict.
Okay. So the two of you make some really great points, I think. But hearing you both essentially makes me hear that all three of us have the same resume going into this end. We've all betrayed people we've made promises to. We've all made moves that would make the other side mad at us. I'm sure that the jury is probably going to hate any one of us at this point. But when all is said and done, I do got to look at the jury, and doing the math in my head where I see things. And for that reason, I'm sorry, but I need to evict Isaac.
Alright, it's official. Isaac, you're the last person to be evicted from the Big Brother house.
Damn it,
Sorry,
I thought
Isaac.
making all that shit up would work.
Oh.
Damn.
Yep, but hey, Alex was right. Me and Alex has been in an alliance since day one.
Yeah,
so we got to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good game though.
I'm out.
Bye.
Bye.
Alex
It's
and
his first time in the
Papriku,
outside
congratulations, you have made it to the final two.
Do I hide?
Oh my god!
Alright, hello Isaac.
Hi.
So you become the 7th and final member of the jury. How are you feeling?
A bit pissed off that I lost because of the fucking black box and how much I hated it. Just a little bit. Other than that, though, I am extremely proud by how I played. I think I way outdid my own expectations. I won part 1 of the final HOH. I won the week 2 HOH. And I was able to navigate between the sides with a core group really well. And I'm hoping that I don't know, I think I really did learn a lot about kind of how I can play and how I can do, even despite not being the best challenge person ever. I'm just really proud of myself overall and how I did.
Do you think that Papriku taking you out over Alex is a smart decision for you? Or was it a bad decision for Papriku?
It was the right decision. I mean, I pretty much was just pulling that the jury will be bitter out of my ass because I just wanted to sit there so bad because I knew that probably against either of them I had a really good shot. Just because there's Papriku, who has not really been relevant until like just the second half, and then there's Alex, who I have been with since day one. And while him and I have like run the game hand in hand with Tropic, almost every single time him and I disagreed on something, I got my way. So I think it definitely was the right decision if he wants to even stand a shot.
Okay. Any final words you want to say to your fellow fans that were rooting for you in this game?
If you guys exist, sorry that the stupid black box screwed me over in the end. But who knows? You know what? We all know that the last person to get voted out is like that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. So maybe y'all will see me back. Depends if an All-Stars ever happens. Maybe you'll see me again.
All right, Isaac, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on the show. In just a few moments, you'll be with the other 6 jury members, and you'll be just making your pleas to the final 2 on why you're going to be asking the final 2 questions on why one of them should be crowned the winner of Big Brother Minecraft Season 4. When we come back, the jury returns and asks the final 2 on why which one of them should win Big Brother Minecraft. Stay with us. Welcome back to the season finale of Big Brother Minecraft. The final 2 now rests on the members of the jury. Please welcome back Kane, Grandis, Super, Derek, Gara, and Tropical. And just evicted, Isaac. Welcome back, jurors. You now have a responsibility by asking the final 2 a question. Papriku and Alex, I'm currently sitting outside with the jury. They will be giving you a question. Your answers will sway their decision on who they think should win this game of Big Brother Minecraft. Kane, you may begin the jury questions.
Okay, Alex, I wanted to ask you a question about what do you think, was your best move in the game, but also, why do you think you deserve to be there?
So why I deserve to be here, one of the most important things to making sure you're in a good position in the game is awareness and having information. So I managed to, on day 1, create a 5-person alliance. And along with that, I had a connection to Isaac that I used, and he told me his alliance. So because of that, I had ears pretty much everywhere. I knew what was going on in the game. Every single vote, I knew who was going home. And that is something that is very important. And not only did that happen, but it also allowed me to stay safe. Every single time I was on the block, except for one instance where Derek didn't know what was going on, nobody voted me. I was never a true target for anybody because I was able to build those connections and I was protected from all sides. And then you look at later on in the game, once Gara was out, I was the one, in my opinion, pretty much in the driver's seat. Like in the final 4, I told everyone what to do. I told Isaac, hey, the whole idea of getting Tropical out, that's good. I told Tropical that Isaac was saying his name. And then I went over to Riku and I told him, hey, here's the plan. You're going to get Tropico out. And that's exactly what happened. And I was able to get into a position where both Isaac and Riku would have taken me to the end because I had developed bonds with them. Because Isaac was someone who I knew outside this game, and Riku was one of my day 1 allies. So when you really look at it, I played the game that got me to the end without pretty much any scars on me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you for telling me that because I was kind of up in the air, but that decided me a lot. So.
All right, Riku, why do you deserve to be here?
So, Alex, I was part of that 5-person alliance that started, but I also reached out across the aisle to other people in this game. I formed bonds with other people who, honestly, I feel were using me as a number, but it kept me safe for the majority of the game. Yes, I played a messy game, but I was still able to fight and still show that I'm still loyal to the people that I am, which, as you can see here, I kept my alliance and my bonds that I had with Alex and with our Alphabet Alliance. In the end of the game, my biggest strategy was to get the people who were competition threats out of this game. So yes, Alex came to me with the plan to get rid of Tropical, but my plan was to get rid of Tropical anyway, because I knew he could actually win the competitions. Gara, Derek, you both were still at the top of my hit list. I was just trying to find the opportunity to help get rid of you, because I knew that you two can win a lot of competitions, and I was just floating along for the ride. But I wanted to make sure. But yes, I turned on each of you just to make sure that I can keep myself safe and give me a better chance at winning competitions and keeping myself safe. And as you saw in the end, I was able to actually win those competitions and have a little bit more power in this game. So I would say the reason I'm sitting here is because I fought. Is because even after people started catching on that I was playing both sides and talking to all different people and betraying all different people, I'm still here, and I still made it to the end with my game intact. So yes, it was messy, but hey, I'm still here.
All right, thank you.
Okay, my question goes to Alex. Alex, how did you use your social bonds and connection to further yourself in the game?
Oh, well, I think I already got a bit started on that. Like I said, I made that 5-person alliance very early on the Alphabet Alliance, and I used my connection to Isaac to know his alliance and where he stood. And that, again, that gave me a lot of information. But along with that, I believe pretty much everyone except Kane, I think, in the jury, I had some kind of like real connection with. And with that, like I said, I was able to keep myself safe. And I think that really is something that is important in the game, because you cannot get anything done without a social game. So my priority going in was to have a social game that was strong, that got people to trust me, that got me safe, that got me in a position where I could sway the votes if I needed to sway the votes. And with all of that, I was able to do everything that I needed to get to this point.
Okay. Thank you for your answering.
How's it going, fellas? How's life for you two?
Good.
That's fair. So I'm here. Mine may be a little longer. I'm sorry, Robster, but I just need to go through a couple of things with you two. Alex, you're a good ally of mine, but I haven't seen much from you. I haven't seen the true potential that you were able to pull throughout the game. Raikou, that's kind of goes the same for you. But geez, didn't see any very big moves from either of you two, but I can respect the games that you did. But if there's something I built my game off, it was trust, and that's something that I didn't see around a couple of you. So my question is actually for Alex. I want you to go through your alliances. Who did you betray? Who did you betray? Who did you ally with? And what were your alliances going through the game, and how did you fit them into how you got here?
Right, so my first alliance, we're just going to talk about the Alphabet Alliance first. So first person who went out from there was Brendan. I didn't really betray him. It was a situation where we had two people from the alliance on the block. I didn't really have much choice, and that was where the house was going anyway. So then the next one, I believe, was
Krog.
Yeah, Krog. And that was another situation where it was like I couldn't really make much of a move, because I believe, who was it that was on the block at that point?
It was you.
So it was me. Yeah, well, of course. But then the next one was obviously you. And the reason why I did vote you out is simply because you still were like the comp beast, probably the front runner to win. Because like you were an amazing ally. You were someone that from like immediately I just knew I needed you on my team. But you were too good. Like I thought maybe I considered the possibility that you could be the one to beat Gara in the comps, but I decided that if that were the case, you would probably just comp beast your way to the end. So I had to make that really unfortunate decision. And then from there, like Gara, we didn't really make, I don't think, an official alliance, but we definitely talked a bit about like having each other's back. But I will say, unless I'm mistaken here, the issue kind of is that, no offense, but it seems like Gara kind of struck first by putting me up. And because of that, it was like I couldn't really trust him anymore. So there's that. And then from there with Super, we also did definitely talk a lot, and I am very sorry I had to do it. But again, Riku was a day one ally of mine. I had to get him out. And let's see who's next. Tropical. It's kind
The
of
thing about
well,
Tropical
you know.
is that I'm sorry. The thing about Tropical is he told me right before I was evicted that you two were like talking a lot buddy buddy. But then the interesting thing is that you get him out right after Gara. So
Well, that was because it got to the point where, think about it this way. Tropical was the man who took out Gara. He had the HOH that took out Gara. He was the most likely to win the final HOH. He had a decent social game. I could not beat that. He would have a very good case for himself, and that is very risky to take to the end. So even though I was aligned with Tropical, I still had to take him out. And also, I should also note, I was also, again, very close with Isaac and Riku. So it was like, no matter what I would do, I would end up betraying someone there. And it was just that Tropical was the best strategic move.
good luck to the both of you.
Okay. So, Alex, I'm letting you know you probably played a pretty good social game, but your social game towards me, pathetic. I'm just saying I don't feel like what you've done. We didn't make a connection at all. I felt like anytime we talked, it's because I messaged you first, even before I nominated you. You never made an effort to really get to know me or talk to me. So you may have done that for other people, so you deserve their jury votes. But I want you to explain something to me which would determine whether you deserve mine or not, because you really haven't proven any reason for me to vote for you yet. So I'd like you to tell me, and don't say like comps or some bullshit answer. Tell me why your game had some aspects in it, okay? Like, how is your game just awful in some ways? And it can be towards specific people, but if you say comps, I'll write Papriku down, okay? Don't up.
Honestly, I think it probably was my relationship with you in two ways. In both a sense that I didn't talk to you enough, but I also didn't do enough to get you out. And I know that sounds weird, but let me explain. I knew you were a big threat in the game. I predicted that the things would probably happen in like maybe week 2. But it was like I had other priorities at that point, and maybe I should have just tried to push for you to go earlier. But that's on me. But other than that, you are right. I should have probably like done more to make a genuine connection with you. So I would say probably that.
All right. Well, good luck.
So this question is for Riku. Why take Alex over Isaac?
Well, first, taking Alex, as I mentioned, our loyalty to this game. I know it's a tough choice. Seeing that keeping that loyalty can be a detriment in the end, but I felt my connection was Alex definitely warranted it. The other thing was looking at Isaac, and looking at the jury, and looking at how much of the jury was stacked against our alliance that we had. I felt that Isaac would potentially have more friends on the jury and more connections on the jury. So it came down to a numbers game in my head. And yes, I might have been completely wrong about that. But from my observations in this game, there were more people on the jury that would have easily thrown their vote towards Isaac. So I felt that my best chance to win this was against Alex.
All right.
Okay. Well, I obviously have to ask my question towards Riku. Riku, why should I vote for you over Bidoof when, at least from my perspective, your game was more of a strong end game, but not really much else at the beginning? When from my perspective, Alex had a much more consistent, decently strong, consistent game all the way through. Why should I vote for you over him when, at least from my perspective, that is how your guys' games compare?
So, yeah, so a lot of the bigger resume points, I guess you could say, of my game were in the end game. But I wouldn't have the times that I stayed safe, because I was up for elimination a bunch of times, and yet each one of those times I only received one vote. whether it was a hinky vote or someone just not wanting to vote for their ally. I still had, even if they were just small connections in the game, I'm still the person that still had those connections. And yes, even I still remember when I went up to the HOH room, and Isaac, you were there when Derek yelled at me because I didn't include him on a vote. But that's the biggest thing, is that this entire game, I was looking out for myself. I was looking out for what would benefit me in the game, and that is why I made the choices I did. That is why I decided to talk to the people I did. And so while I may not have been the flashiest person or making specific moves in particular, I was still making sure that I had some kind of connection and some kind of talk to people, that I was never at danger even when I was up for elimination. So I think even though I was more seen at the end, I still felt like that part of the game in the beginning is what helped me.
Thank you, jurors. Paprika and Alex, in just a few moments, the jury are moments away of casting their vote on who to win Big Brother Minecraft. Before they do so, you will plead your final case to the jury on why you should win. Paprika, you are up first.
All right. So yeah, I did not play the perfect game. I did not play a clean game. I played a very messy game. There were a lot of people who caught on to the fact that I was talking to everyone in this house, and that I was talking to multiple different sides in the house, and that I was also voting with multiple different sides in the house. But at the same time, I did it to keep myself safe. I played this game to benefit myself. I am here to win. And if that means I have to get rid of some big name players to do it, I will. And even if they're my own alliance members, like, I will be honest with you, even though Derek was also one of my closest allies, I still felt like I needed to get rid of him at some point before we got to this point. I played a game that was analytical of all the structures in the house, even though I may not have been seen as much, or may have lingered in a room too long with somebody. So I think I played an excellent game. I still think, yes, it may have been a messy game, but I'm still here, and I still think I deserve to win. Thank you.
Thank you, Paprika. Alex, you're next.
Alright, so we've been talking about this a lot with these questions, and I'll say one thing that's important to keep in mind is consistency. Riku, no offense, but you talk about a messy game. It's not about just the end game. It's about all of this game. And let's talk about all of this game. Like I said, I made those alliances, and because of those alliances, I was able to easily get to the end without a real target on my back. And also using that, I knew what was going on. I had a read on things. That's important. And I voted in ways that benefited myself. Most of the people who went out early on were the people I didn't have connections to, such as Mage, for example. I was one of those people who really wanted Mage out because I barely talked to him. So, considering all of that, when you look at it, I played the more clean game, I played the more consistent game, and I played the game for all of it, not just the Final Four and Final Three. So when you go vote, think of all of this season.
Thank you both. Alright, jurors, you're about to cast your vote on who to win Big Brother Minecraft Season 4. One at a time, you will place your vote in the chest. Kane, you're up first.
Alright, this was a tricky one. It was really close where I picked, but yeah.
Thank you, Kane. Kranjus?
Alright.
Who the f*** driving a mouse like
Yeah,
that?
that is my f***ing, like, I don't know.
Alright. Thank you, Kranjus. Super?
I'm just gonna pick someone random.
Oh my god.
Alright, Derek, go ahead. Go ahead.
Both of them played a pretty good game. I'm proud of both of them. My choice was definitely not easy. A hard decision I've ever had to make, but I think I made the right one.
You must not have to make that many decisions.
Gara?
If I saw any of you in a gulag, and I had a huge glass of water, and I was full, I would not give it to either of you.
Jesus
Hell,
Christ. You're so annoying.
Thank you, Gar. Tropical.
So, this person played better, and that's kind of just a fact.
Dang.
Alright, and finally, Isaac.
Well, I'm voting for the person I think played the strongest and most influential game throughout.
Alright, thank you, Isaac. Thank you, jury. After 63 days of power struggle, alliance forming, and bitter rivals, it's now time to crown the winner of Big Brother Minecraft. Papriku, Alex, in just a few moments, I will be revealing the jury's vote. The winner will take home $500,000, while the runner-up, $50,000. I'll be pulling the votes for the chest, revealing who each juror voted to win Big Brother Minecraft. You need at least 4 votes to win. Isaac has cast his vote for Alex to become the winner of Big Brother Minecraft. Tropical has cast his vote for Alex to become the winner of Big Brother Minecraft. That's 2 votes Alex, 0 votes Papriku. Gara has cast his vote for Papriku to become the winner of Big Brother Minecraft. Derek has cast his vote for Papriku to become the winner of Big Brother Minecraft. We are tied. 2 votes Papriku, 2 votes Alex. Super has cast his vote for Papriku to become the winner of Big Brother Minecraft. That's 3 votes Papriku, 2 votes Alex. You need 4 votes to win. Kranjit has cast his vote for Congratulations, Papriku. You are the winner of Big Brother Minecraft Season 4.
What?
Papriku and Alex, come on out.
Oh, fine.
Go on, Alex, go.
What? Alphabet baby. When we return, I'll reveal who did Kane voted for to win Big Brother Minecraft, and who did you vote for your favorite house guest. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Season 4 finale of Big Brother Minecraft. As you saw, Papriku was just crowned the winner. And just for the record, Kane has voted for Alex to win. So the final vote was 4-3. Now, it's time to reveal the fan favorite votes. The top 4 go-getters are Kranjit, Derek,
What's up?
Isaac.
Wait, okay. This.
Yep. And finally, Tropical. Alright. You guys are the top go-getters for the fan favorite vote. Now, the reason being why we have 4 of you here is because 2 of you actually tied for 3rd. And those 2 people are Isaac and Tropical.
Oh, the fact that the Alphabet Alliance got first. It's that.
The Alphabet Alliance dominated.
So which means either Kranjit or Derek, one of you has won the fan favorite vote. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so one of you has won half of the vote with 50%, while the other 16.6% of the vote. And this season's favorite house guest of Big Brother Minecraft Season 4 goes to Derek with 50% of the vote.
Yeah, that's unsurprising.
So, Kranjit, you come in second for the fan favorite vote. That's one way to wrap up a season that we'll never forget. Big congratulations to Papriku for winning Big Brother Minecraft Season 4. From outside the Big Brother Minecraft house, my name is Robster. We will see you guys in Season 5.
Oh my god, it's real!
No way.
God.